And so we'll just wrap up here talking about singleness once again. We started talking about, I want to end talking about mostly to the young people here, since we're on the topic. But again, this is funny since I'm single. But God's ideal is that you be married, especially if you want to be an elder. And so if that's something that you really want to pursue, then you better take that pretty serious, finding somebody. But if you're a young man or a young woman and you are seeking to be married, I want to give you a little bit of a warning and a pause button. While as it is your ultimate goal maybe, don't fall in love with the idea of love so much so that you'll get married at all costs. See, that's what a lot of people do. They want to get married so bad. And it's not because they love this person that bad. They just like the idea of marriage so much that they will get married to anybody that will have them. That's a terrible situation for many reasons. Don't marry somebody without weighing the matter long and hard. When people date and get engaged after 2 months and get married, that freaks me out for them. I'm like losing sleep. They're not maybe losing sleep. I'm losing sleep for them. I can't sleep, man. Don't marry them because I'm going to use a crude word that some of you may not, because they're hot or sexy. Don't marry them because of that. Because eventually they're not going to be hot. And it won't take very long, even if they are, where their personality is not hot. Don't marry them because of that. Don't marry them because they can catch a football while doing a backflip on a trampoline. That might enamor you, but it's not going to be worth squat when you're married to them for the rest of your life. And don't marry somebody because they have a successful career. This is the serious one. Because they have a successful career and you being married to them makes you feel successful and confident in yourself because of what they have. That's a stupid reason to get married too. Sorry. Some people think I shouldn't say that. What you should do is you should marry somebody who you've tested their character. Marry someone after you've determined that they can support you and that you can support them spiritually. A lot of people get in this situation where they think, I think I can improve this person. That's a pretty arrogant way to think and begin with. I think I can improve this person. I think I can turn around. What did I say earlier? That's dumb. We'll use that word. Do marry somebody after you've confidently answered the question, I am completely confident. I don't worry at all if this person were to raise my children. If I were to pass away or I were gone all the time traveling or something, I would be okay with leaving my children with them. That's an important one. And then do marry somebody, if you're a woman, because they're a good leader. And if you're a man, because they're a good helpmate. That should be your ideal for marriage. You got to come to the conclusion that yes, your ideal is to get married, but do not get married at all costs. And it would be better to make yourself a virgin for the kingdom of heaven's sake for the rest of your life. And if you get married, great. And if you don't find somebody that you can connect with spiritually, physically, and emotionally, then don't get married. And so that's what you got to come to the conclusion. It takes a lot of discipline, and it just takes finally getting to a point in your life where you can make that decision and stick to it. There are much worse things than being single.